Y'all know I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game, and it's free. Click the link down there, you got it.
StrayAllDay.com.
Who are you? And it's a question that all of us need to ask and answer to ourselves every single day. You need to be able to, you need to answer the question to yourself. Look in the mirror, ask yourself, who are you? What are you about? What do you represent? What is it that you do? What do you want people to feel when they say your name? What do you want people to think when they see your face? And please, I appreciate the hearts, so please keep tapping the hearts. Make those hearts come up over there. The hearts is on this side of the screen, right? It's opposite for me, but I appreciate y'all tapping the screen for the hearts. Please keep the hearts coming. And if you're watching on replay, I appreciate the hearts too. What up to you too, bro? The question is, who are you? You should be able to answer the question, who you are, what are you about, what are you doing, what do you want to bring to the world, what do you want people to think, see, and feel when they see you, when they see your name, when they hear your name, when they see some work that you did, when they see something that you put out that represents you, that got your name on it. People should have a certain feeling. You should know what you want people to think, feel, see, touch, taste, and hear when they see your name. And who are you? And every single thing that you do, every action you take, every piece of work that you turn in at school, at your job, every product you put out in your business, every relationship you decide to invest in, every person you decide to date, every employee you decide to hire, whatever it is that you do in life, ask yourself the question, who are you? And then you match up that action that you're about to take, those words that you're about to speak, those thoughts that you are thinking, and ask yourself, does this represent the who I am that I said I was? Does this represent the person that I said I was when I looked in the mirror? Does this represent the person that I wrote down in my goals book or in my journey, in my journal? Am I representing that person right now at this moment? And who you are can change. You can change fundamentally who you want to be as a person. You have 100% choice over who you are, because who you are is just based on how you think. However you think is going to represent, going to be an outsidely, externally represent whatever is going on in your mind internally. So if you want to change who you are, all you have to do is change your thoughts, but you need to take control of them. Because if you're going to answer, I appreciate that. What's good? Everything is good. What's good right now is we talking about who you are. And if you want to change who you are, you want to change the way people perceive you, or the way people respond to you, or the way people treat you, or the way people look at you, the way people talk to you, the type of energy people bring your way, because all it is a reflection of the energy that you got. All you have to do is change those thoughts. So you need to answer the question, who am I? What am I about? And if you find yourself doing something where you just don't feel right, and if you ever been doing something where it just didn't feel right, it wasn't anything that you could see or touch. It was like, but it just didn't feel right. It's just something inside of you, like something is just not right with this particular situation. It's probably because whatever you were doing, whatever energy you were feeling, maybe the people you were around, maybe the place you were at, there was something that was in conflict with who you are. And you might not have been able to verbalize it. You still might not even to this day be able to explain what it was. But the reason why you couldn't understand what it was, or you couldn't feel, you just didn't feel right with what you were doing, is because it wasn't in line with who you are, with what you are, with who you represent, with what it is that you want to be in the world, the energy that you want to put out, the feeling that you want people to get from you. Something wasn't aligned. And once you get aligned, once you know exactly who you are and who you want to be and who you want people to see you as and what you want people to describe you as, or how you want people to feel when they're around you, then you'll be able to see situations and say, you know what, this is not me. This situation just ain't me. This relationship is not me. This job is not me. This basketball team is not me. You got to be able to say, this is me, this is not me. And you'll feel it once you know exactly who you are. But you got to get clear on it for yourself. Who am I? What am I about? Where am I going in life? And if anybody got any questions, I like taking questions. I like doing Periscope because I can take live questions from people when I'm actually doing the stream. So if anybody got a question, if you keep it as short as possible, because I'm driving so I can't always see the screen. What's up? Hi to you too. I can't see y'all screen names, but whoever it is that said hi to you. What's up? To whoever it is that said what's up. This is Dre All Day. For those who don't know me, my name's Dre Baldwin. What's up, Andy from Cali? The government knows me as Dre Baldwin. Background professional basketball player. I'm a professional speaker. What's up, Coach Kev? I'm a coaching consultant, not a basketball coach, but business coach. I wouldn't say life coach. Mental game coach is what I coach. I coach people on the mental game. I wouldn't say life coach. Not a basketball coach. Business coach, entrepreneur coach, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, What up to the Caribbean? Everybody checking in from the Caribbean. I'm an author. I just published my 7th book last week. It's called Dre Philosophy Volume 0. You can get that at dreallday.com/Amazon. I got some courses that are coming soon. One on the bulletproof mindset, one on getting girls, one on people skills. And you got to know who you are. So if somebody says, who are you? You should be able to answer that question. If you know you're not in a night situation, should you always, or a right situation, should you always remove yourself? Well, that's a question that you have to be able to answer for yourself. If you know the situation is not right, why would you be there? So I think you kind of you already answered your own question. Why'd I call it Volume 0? Because it's the prequel to Volume 1. Volume 1 is not done yet. I'm working on Volume 1. Volume 0 is a compilation of stuff that I had already thought about, written on before I even had the idea for putting out Volume 0. So Volume 1 is me actually saying this is going to be Volume 1 and me sitting down and writing it. Volume 0, many pieces of Volume 0 was already written. That's why I called it Volume 0. It was stuff that I had already discussed, talked about before. Not all of it, of course, 800 pages. That's why I call it Volume 0, because it's a magnum opus. Volume 1 is not going to be 800 pages. It's going to be a little bit shorter. So you take a risk of selling chips in school. Why is that a risk? What are you risking? What will happen if it goes wrong? See, a risk means if something goes wrong, there's a price to pay. So what's the risk of you selling chips in school? I don't see any risk to that, because if nobody buys them, all you're going to be left with is a bag of chips that you didn't sell. There's no real penalty. Well, thank you, whoever that is. How did you make the decision to empower others? I didn't just sit one day and just say, you know what, I'm going to empower other people. It's something that actually happened through me doing other things. It started with me just playing basketball and putting the videos on YouTube. If I get caught, I can get suspended for selling chips. You can get suspended for selling chips at school. What school you go to, they don't want you to sell chips. Who are you hurting that you would get suspended? And what's the precedent for you getting suspended? How do you know that you would get suspended? Or I think you might just be making that up in your head that you would get suspended. But when I was putting out basketball videos online back in like 05, 06, 07, all that time, I could see that people were using the stuff that I was sharing in my videos, and they were using it to get themselves better. So that's how I began empowering people, but I didn't start calling it that till later. I didn't start calling it that till like 2015. So it was like 10 years of doing it before I started calling it that. But I was doing it from the beginning, empowering people with, first of all, it was just basketball. Then around like 2009, 2010, I started doing the weekly motivation videos. The shirt says Superstar, but it's spelled phonetically. 2009, 2010, I started doing motivation videos, and I started doing videos talking about confidence, talking about making a basketball team, talking about dealing with your coaches, talking about playing basketball in college, talking about making the basketball teams in the future, wherever you want to go in basketball. All that stuff I started talking about later. You never seem rattled. How do you stay level-headed? Well, one thing is mental conditioning. That's something that I talk about all the time. It's not that things don't happen, that somebody might get annoyed with or angry with, or me might get annoyed with or angry with or pissed off or frustrated. Those things happen to everybody. It's just a matter of how long do you let it affect you, or do you let it affect you at all? You remember the first weekly motivation video? Yeah, I think that was either 2009, I think it was maybe 2010. So now I'm at like 280, 290 something weekly motivation. So it's every week, and it's 52 weeks in a year. So if you do the math, you're looking at about a little over 5 years, I think I've been doing it. Weekly motivation 90 had y'all, a lot of you all's, one of you all's favorite speakers, Mr. Eric Thomas, was on weekly motivation number 90. So if y'all didn't see that, you go on YouTube and check it out, you'll see. Or just type in Dre Baldwin, Eric Thomas. You put it in Google, it'll come up. But mentally is mental conditioning, to answer that person's questions who said, how do you stay, even keeled emotionally, is just conditioning. And that's something that I'm going to be going over in the Bulletproof Mindset course, which is at dreallday.com/bulletproof. That course will be coming out it'll be coming out April 1st. But right now we just in pre-sale to see if people actually want it. Because if not enough people actually want it, I'm not going to do it. Will I put whatever I don't confront will own you on YouTube? Yes, I will put that on YouTube. It's probably we might have already uploaded it, but it didn't publish yet. But it will be on YouTube, yes. I'm going to have a whole, what do we call it? A playlist folder on YouTube with all the Periscope streams in there, so you'll be able to see anything. Is my last scope going to be on YouTube? Yeah, all the scopes that I do, I'm going to eventually put on YouTube. They're not going to come out at the same time. So if you miss a scope, or you saw it but you don't remember it, or you want to watch it again, it might be a few weeks, maybe even a couple months before it comes out on YouTube, but it eventually will come out on YouTube. What is personal development? It's kind of like, personal development is like self-help. It's like listening to stuff that will motivate you, something that will inspire you, something you can listen to or read or watch that will make you a better person as an individual. So something motivational stuff about that can help you help other people, things that can help you help yourself, make you think a little bit differently, inspire you to act a little bit differently, things that will make your life better. That's what personal development is. You're developing yourself personally. So business development would be like if you create a new product, or you go to a business conference and they teach you how to do business better. That's business development. So if you go read something that's going to help you be better as a person, that's personal development. So anything that makes you better as a person is personal development. So you could say lifting weights is personal development because it keeps you in good shape. And good shape is important to be healthy and to live long. In Miami, they say, don't stop, get it, get it. Yeah, they have. Luke said that. 2 Live Crew said that. So that's what personal development is. Does that answer your question? The person who was asking me about personal development? Personal development can be a lot of things. Do I wake up and go to sleep the same time every day? Not specifically the same time, but roughly the same time. I'll say roughly the same time. It's not like an alarm goes. So my name's Dre Baldwin. For those who don't know me, y'all can catch me on Instagram. It's at Dre Baldwin. Snapchat is also at Dre Baldwin. You're already here on Periscope. So if you're watching this Periscope stream, you might as well follow me since you're already watching me. How do I feel about meditation? What about it? What about meditation? If you're watching this Periscope stream, you might as well follow me. Would I say personal development changed my life? No, I wouldn't say that. Personal development has helped me develop personally in my life. I wouldn't say it changed my life. What if you're in a relationship and the other person does not want to grow with you? Well, what do you think? What would you do in the situation? Something I practice? I don't do meditation the way that most people probably think. Like, I don't sit cross-legged and close my eyes and hum. No, I don't do that. I don't do that type of meditation. I finished Buy a Game and the Overseas Blueprint. That's what's up. Hopefully you got some actionable information, some stuff you can actually go do something with. Did I ever restart the jump manual? No, but you can get the jump manual at dreallday.com/jump if you want. If you want to jump higher, you can get the jump manual and actually do the program. So if you want to see jump manual results, you should do the program and see what you get. Then you can tell everybody. Wake up and sleep question? No specific time. No, I'm not playing in no league. The Work on Your Game league is my league. So I own the league. I play in the league that I own. All right. I'll take one more question, then we wrap up. How do you get your personal developments? Read books. Read books. Look at videos. Watch speakers. Go to a conference. Go to an event. Go somewhere where you can learn. And if you're not going nowhere, then go on YouTube. It's free. Go get a book. They don't cost too much. Watch these Periscope streams. Go to I answered the question. No specific times. And what else was I about to say? Go to my Periscopes. Watch these. Go to my website. I got a recommended reading list at dreallday.com/read. So you can read every book that's on that list. If you read every book on that list, all the books are going to mention other books. So read those books. I'm doing good. If you read something like, specifically Robert Greene is one of my favorite authors, and in all his books he gets a bibliography where he lists all the sources that he used to come up with the content for the book. So I would go to the bibliography of his books and I would see the books that he used, and then I would read all of those books and then just do the same thing, whatever books those authors like. So when you find an author that you like or a book that you like, all you gotta do is go see what other stuff that person reads, or whoever they mention. If they mention the author or they mention a book, go read that book. And wherever that person mentions, read that book. It's like a web. You just keep doing it. Yeah, Mastery is a great book. So some authors do that. Not all authors list their bibliographies, but if there's an author you like and you don't know what they read, email them, tweet them, send them a Facebook or something, Instagram them, Snapchat them, ask them, what do you read? They'll tell you. they'll answer the question. If you ask people what they did to be, if you ask somebody who you feel is, successful or in a good space, what they did to get there, if you're specific enough with your question, they'll give you an answer. Because almost everyone that I know who's in a space of being successful usually has done it by helping some other people get something that they wanted. I mean, that's actually the only way you can be successful, is help other people get what they want. Even if you sell stuff. Even if I started a grocery store, I could become successful because I'm giving people the groceries that they want. No, I'm not speaking French. This ain't no French lesson. This is English. We speaking all English here, so you got to speak English, which obviously you know how to do. Everybody, my name is Dre All Day. You can find me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is at Dre Baldwin. Instagram, Dre Baldwin. Also, my Twitter's Dre All Day. My book's at dreallday.com/Amazon. If y'all want to get at me one of those ways. Also, you can email me, dre@dreallday.com. So I like to connect business-minded people, smart people, people who are into development, people who want to get better at something that you think I might be able to help you out at. Send me an email or a snap. I'll give you any information that I have that might be able to help you, or at least reference you to something that could help you, something or someone that could help you if it's outside of myself. Work on your game. dreallday.com. Make sure you get my first book, Buy a Game. It is free. Click the link right here below in the video description. I'm on all your favorite social media platforms: Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. All the links are right down here below. Is either Dre Baldwin or Dre All Day on each one of those sites. And make sure you are subscribed. Hit that subscribe button down there and the thumbs up like button. Subscribe so you catch all the new content. Work on your game. Dre All Day.